Let's take you to KwaZulu Natal in Umlazi, to be specific, where Water and Sanitation Minister Senzo Mchunu will host an Imbizo regarding water challenges in the city. Communities across Durban have frequently experienced water interruptions due to broken infrastructure, among other causes. Karinda Jagmohan is following developments there for us. And Karinda, you standing by to speak to a resident. Good afternoon.
Indeed, good afternoon, Dudu. Well, many of the Umlazi residents say that oftentimes they have water interruptions that last a whole week, and they don't have water tankers coming into this area, and that is why this community meeting is very important. I'm standing by with one of the residents, Mr. Ulu, who has been here since 10 o'clock. Ulu, thank you so much for speaking to us. Tell me about the water issues in the part of Umlazi where you live.
Yeah, Umlazi. Sinenkinga yamanzi la ayaphele. Kwesikhathi aphela isolo lonke okanye 2 days. Abasilethela amanzi athenga abikhona. Sinendawo eyodwa esithina sisikha amanzi yona. Sinengela ngaseyikoleni. Mawugcwele ugcina ungatholanga amanzi. Kuthi kufanele ulale unamanzi emabhaketheni. Ngoba mayizophela amanzi asitshela. Uvela ubone sephelile amanzi engasekho.
So if the water tankers don't come, where do you have to get water from?
Njengoba ke nje uyikoleni nisikole sisetshuzana sihambe sike khona amanzi. Kodwa isikole nishogcwele. Magcwele kufanele uphinde emuva ungawatholanga.
For how long do you have to, or for how long have Umlazi residents gone through this issue of water interruption?
Inkinga kade yaqala sekudala nje yaqala lenkinga. Amanzi aphela nje.
And what are you expecting to hear today from the leaders in government?
Ngicabanga bazofika la kuxazulula inkinga yamanzi. Ngoba nokukhokhela amanzi abizi, still ukhokhela into ebuye ingabi khona. Silindele inkinga zokuxazulula amanzi, baxazulule inkinga yamanzi.
Ulu, thank you so much for speaking to us. Mr. Ulu speaking there about the fact that this has been an issue for a long time now, where there's frequent water interruptions, and because there's no water tankers, the residents, at least 1,000 in his area, have to go to a local school to fetch water in buckets. This is not the only community that experiences these water interruptions. As my colleague's commander shows you the tent behind me, there are a number of community members there, and of course we know that across eThekwini we have been doing these stories and producing these interviews for you for the past year. Many residents saying the same thing. Water interruptions are frequent. This has been happening for a long time, and many people say that they want consequence management. The eThekwini municipality says this is due to broken infrastructure, but of course we do expect the Water and Sanitation Minister, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, as well as the eThekwini Mayor, to come through in the next hour or so to give answers, feedback to the Umlazi community, and especially the wider eThekwini region, about what will happen in the next year in order to get some reprieve, especially because this is an election year, so we do expect some answers about what is happening and possibly some interventions. There's one water tanker here. Just before this interview, Mr. Ulu said that this is the first time he saw this water tanker, actually, because there's no water tankers in this area. But of course, we'll keep you updated as this Imbizo gets underway.
Karinda Jagmohan, thank you for now for that update.